Okay, I'm back. We're talking purchases journal. I skipped the general journal for a minute because I think that those are a little bit more complicated. Let's get through the purchases journal. Purchases journal, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 transactions. I'm going to do 2 of them, I think. The other 2, I think you're good. I'll speak a little bit about them. Very straightforward. Purchase merchandise on account, Angelo Lawn Supplies. This particular one, like I said, of all the journals this is May 3rd, of all the journals, I think we all can agree that the purchases journal is the easiest one. Why? Because it only has $1 amount column. Important to know that, because when you read these, if you're thinking that there's more than $1, there is not. Anytime we purchase merchandise on account, we need to know who we purchased it from. In this case, it was Angelo Lawn Supplies. Angelo Lawn Supplies. And this first one, very straightforward because it's just how much it is written right there. It was for $13.40 with purchase invoice 91. Purchase invoice 91, and it was for $1,340. You don't need to worry about the P in the purchase invoice column, the source document column. If you like to have the initial there, it's okay. I would never say it's wrong. Again, I'm formatting these as accounting. This is sort of like Groundhog Day. Hopefully this is not too hard for you, everybody. The second one that I do want to go over is this one. And we'd actually talked about this transaction when we were doing the cash payments journal, because it had a very complicated transaction where it referred to it. So yours might not have these words in it where it says equals $1,300. The reason why I know it equals $1,300 is because if I went to Ford Collectibles and I purchased merchandise on account for $32.50 less a 60% trade discount, it means I'm paying 40%. So if anybody has questions on how I know that, definitely send me an email. But we talked, this is chapter 9, by the way. We talked about that a lot in chapter 9. It's stamped purchase invoice 92. Okay. So I just know that it's the 7th. It's Ford Collectibles. It's collectibles. It's 92. And here you either could write $1,300, or if you wanted to go above and beyond and just double check your work, you could do a Google Sheet formula that just says equals $32.50 times 40%. Or 0.4 equals $32.50 times 0.4, if that makes you happy. The answer is $1,300. Okay. I wasn't going to do the other 2. I think the other 2 are very straightforward. The terms 210 net 30 don't matter in the purchase invoice. They would matter later when we paid them. And then the last one, very straightforward. So that's it for the purchases journal. Again, I will post the proving number in Google Classroom so that you can check your work.